disrespectful, always, with the rough handling. And you say y'all always be together and always
Right.
be around each other. So
So
I'm pretty sure that you are you aware of this treatment. So what do
so
you have to
I
say about that?
never saw Karante ever talk to Shamar sideways but one time.
Mhm.
And that one time was when we went out to what is it called? The Braves Stadium. The Braves Stadium got
Mhm.
them bars. And I didn't what is that bar called? Battery. We went to the
Mhm.
Battery. And we went, it was me, Shamar, JD the barber, and JD's friend. Um and
Okay, Iron Man. No, no, say not trying to cut you off. We don't want to hear about that. We want to hear about the one on the video that we seen that's going all around today.
oh, okay. So the one
Like they probably
I
got into it
already
and you
said
probably seen
that.
that. We want to know about what today.
I
We
already
know they arguing stuff.
I already spoke about that one.
What happened?
So with that one,
Okay, I ain't here.
I don't think you was on then. But with that one, mind you, we were just on Big O with Wet Wet. So when Shamar got on
Mhm.
there and was saying he didn't want me to manage him, mind you, remember I just said their hotel was in my name. So I said,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
So I said, okay, well, since you don't want to be since you want to be your manager more, I'm gonna need you to go ahead, get your stuff out of my hotel and put the hotel in your name. So when I pulled up, Shamar was somewhere. I don't know where Shamar was at, but the boyfriend was in the hotel room sleep. So
Mhm.
I went upstairs or whatever, and I knocked on the door, and then Karante answered the door, and I was like, "Hey, Karante, you gonna have to go ahead and pack your stuff. Y'all gonna have to go ahead and get out the hotel and put the hotel in y'all name." He was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I really don't want to talk about it. I just need you to go ahead and get you." Mind you, the hotel room was filthy, but anyway, so he was like, "Well, what do I supposed to do?" I said, "You're gonna have to ask Shamar that, but I'm about to go ahead and close up this room."
Was this okay? Question, because we need to get because everybody lost. So was this before the internet explosion or
Internet
after?
explosion about the fighting.
No, about you supposedly stealing the money. Was this
No,
okay? And when you went and told them to change the hotel, was this before or was this after?
he just said tonight I was stealing money. In the beginning, it was just he didn't want me to be his manager. So when Ms. Wetwell would ask him, "Well, is it off of her taking money?" He would say, "No, she never took my money. I just don't want her to be my manager." So the allegation about the stealing money just happened after the fight. The manager,
So that, but you still that's still. But listen, that's not what the question was.
you did.
The question
Go
was
ahead.
the explosion with all of y'all, with y'all fallout on the internet. Did y'all fall out after you came to the hotel and told them that they got to
That's what I'm
switch it in
telling
their
you the
name,
story, but
or
you telling
did
me that
y'all fall out on the internet?
you asked me to tell you the story, but you
No, because baby girl. All it takes is yes or no. Was it because you dragging it? You throwing us? We're getting lost. All I'm asking
okay.
is
So what
this:
part? Okay, so what part are you
what
getting?
did he what did y'all was y'all already arguing on the internet
No, we never
before you
argued. That's
asked
what
them
I'm
to move
saying. We
out?
never argued. Their argument came when I told them they had to leave out of the hotel. If you let me finish, me and Shamar never argued.
Baby, okay, slow down. She still, do y'all get what I'm trying to ask her?
Go ahead.
Baby, what I'm trying to ask you is, I'm not asking about that. I'm not
Mhm.
asking about when y'all argued in real life.
So you asked that why
Before
Karante
everybody
and
on it,
Shamar got arguing.
before everybody on the internet, before the internet knew Shamar was fell out with his manager. That's what I'm asking. Before the internet knew that Shamar
No,
fell out with his manager,
That's what I'm
did
telling you,
you
Super. All this happened at one
just say
time.
yes or no?
That's what I'm telling you. You all of this happened at one time.
Oh,
If you let me finish.
no, it all can't happen at one
Yes,
time,
it was
boo.
all
It's
happening at
either
one time.
Do y'all get what I'm trying to ask? It's either this is what happened. It's either that happened, then this happened, then this happened. Y'all wasn't on the internet moving out. Something
We
had to
was on the
trigger
internet.
it to go to the internet.
I was on Big O the whole time when I was talking to Shamar. I told Shamar was online with me, Wet Wet, and JD. I said, Shamar, well, since you said I'm not your manager, mind you, we still doing the interview. Come get your stuff. When I got upstairs, I was
So
still,
now, okay, now we getting
I
somewhere.
just said that.
Boo.
You didn't,
Now, cause baby, so let me tell you, y'all got if this is like an interview and we get into the nitty gritty, baby, because I love you, Iron Man, but you want to talk about, so I do it for the people. We got 3,000-4,000 people over here,
right.
and we want to break it down. So what I'm saying is, you did so now. You just sat and cried. And I love
Yes.
him. But you on national live with Wet Wet off of Jocelyn Cabaret. You embarrassing him. Girl, are you crazy?
I embarrassed who?
If you were on live telling Shamar, if I ain't your manager, get up out of here, put it in your name. That is just,
Yes.
you don't get
Listen.
it. For every action, there's a reaction.
Listen. Listen.
So what I'm saying is, that's why I wanted
Supa.
to ask. It's a
Supa.
build up.
Whether I was on live and said whatever I said, I don't care how professional, unprofessional it was. I ain't no real motherfucking manager anyway, so I don't give a fuck how y'all feel if it was professional, unprofessional. All of this happened.
No, what I'm saying is trigger him. It might have triggered to make it go get worse.
No,
That's
it
why
didn't.
y'all kept
No,
getting
it
worse.
didn't. When I went and told him to get out, I was still on live. Yes, I was on live. When I left down the steps, the boyfriend had his bags. He was waiting for Shamar to come get his bags. When Shamar came, Shamar gave me my hotel key. I went upstairs to try to clean. Me and my sister went upstairs to try to clean up the hotel. In the midst of us cleaning up the hotel, Shamar Karate clearly was downstairs fighting. So when I saw that the room was too nasty for me to clean, while I was going downstairs, I saw Karate in the lobby of the hotel room with Shamar. Now, mind you, the fight, if you look at the video, happened outside. So it transpired from outside to inside of the lobby. So while I'm coming down the elevator.
So why were they fighting? You don't know why they were fighting? You told Karate something?
No, I didn't tell.
He went down there.
No, I didn't have time. The only thing I told Karate to get his stuff. He got his stuff. He packed his stuff. He went downstairs. He was downstairs the whole time waiting for Shamar. That's what I'm saying. So the only thing I told him, so when Shamar came, Shamar gave me my key. Shamar was already inside, came in from the other way. So when I came down the elevator, they already had fought. So I said, what the hell y'all doing? Because I saw Karate throw his phone. And then I said, what the hell y'all doing? The hotel man said, I'm about to call the cops. Karate said, nah, he finna call the cops on me. He about to call the cops on me. I said, Karate, get your ass in the car. Karate got in the car and we pulled off. I asked Karate what happened.
Shamar not live.
Huh?
But they keep asking me to ask Shamar. Shamar, the phone broke.
Oh.
Ask him how.
Yeah, he threw Shamar's phone in the lobby. So I asked Karate, I'm like, what the fuck going on? He said Shamar left his bank card. He took the bank card downstairs to Shamar to give to Shamar while Shamar was outside. And Shamar said, oh, so you're going to believe Kayla. And the boyfriend said, no, I'm not believing Kayla. I'm doing what's right. And then Shamar said, well, what's right? The boyfriend said, you're wrong of how you are treating Kayla after all she did for us. And then whatever, I guess he said, yeah, but. And the boyfriend said, when he said but, the boyfriend punched him. And him and Shamar started fighting. That's how that happened. But for someone to say that I was in the car, I never was in the car. Even though me and Shamar had our differences, I would have still never sat there like everybody else and sat there and allowed them to be fighting and recording shit. That's not me. That's not the type of person that I am. So no, I was not downstairs when they fought. The reason they did fight was because I told them they had to leave the hotel. And on top of Karate feeling like Shamar did me wrong. If y'all feel like them fighting was because of me or because of Karate know everything that I did for them, then so be it. It could be for that reason, but that's why they got fighting. They got fighting because he said some shit, they said some shit, and they got mad and started fighting. Karate punched them, and they started fighting. No, I was not that fat ass person. I'm not fat. So I was not that fat ass girl sitting in that damn brown ass Impala. That don't even look like me. You could clearly look on the video and see that was not me in the fucking car. But again, this is social media. Social media is a loosening ass platform that comes up with
So
you.
why in the video Shamar kept saying, so you gonna believe her over me? She was stealing from me. Why he said that in the video?
He said in the video?
Yeah, but he was asking Karate, why would he believe you over him? Is what he kept saying in the video.
Yeah, but did he say something about stealing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you.
I thought you just said that. You just said that, Supa, but you changed it. But okay.
No, yeah, he was saying something about, that bitch, mister. He said, Why you believe over me? That bitch been stealing from me, or something he was saying in the video that I said. I sent the video.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But that's what he was.
I just told you. Karante said so. You taking her side over me, and he said I'm not taking her side. I'm taking that's right. So that whatever he say,
Okay.
whatever words was switched, that's what was told
okay.
to
Maybe
me.
about y'all. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they started.
You
So
on mute, Win Twin.
huh?
Unmute yourself, Win Twin. I was telling him, Win Twin, she got herself on mute.
No, my
Thank
my
you.
alarm going off over here. That's not muted. But really quick, somebody said something about. Oh, it just turned off perfect. Okay, so somebody said something about Karante. You give her Karante drugs or something like that. Is that true?
People keep saying I'm giving Karante drugs. Okay. Karante has his own funds, which is Shamar's. I don't have to buy no grown ass man drugs. Now, the person that he do get the drugs from is my guy that I talk to now that I met through Karante. No, I do not buy Karante drugs. Karante been doing drugs before me.
Okay. So there you go.
Okay, so the drug was called like it's a strong drug. What is the drug? Ice, spice, rice, lice. Like what is the drug, boo?
I'm not gonna say what he do, but I
They
mean,
already said it all over the live. Shamar already or acid or something.
so
Ice or
did,
acid.
so you know what he do then.
No, I don't know because I'm hearing your side of the story. It may have been weed. You said everything else was allowing you, right?
He do a drug and he grown and he do what he do.
It's too dark.
Okay.
And they try to say that I buy it for him, and then they also try to say that I take him, which is totally not true. We drove over there to meet the person when we was going out of town while we was already on the road to NOLA. Shamar and Karante takes Lyfts and Ubers to do whatever they want to do. So if Shamar's clocking T, Shamar needs to tell you guys why he's buying Ubers and Lyfts for them to do whatever they do.
I mean, it's his
It was
money.
only one.
Shit, it's his money.
Exactly. He grown. You know what I'm saying? Like he's grown. He could do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not buying it, and no, I don't take him to get it. The only thing the barber said that happened was when we was on our way on the road to go to NOLA. Yes, we did go over there.
Oh, period. Okay, so
Now,
I got a question.
without
So
questions.
is the 30%, is it still intact, or you not his manager no more? You like, you
So
really like just.
Well,
so
do you still get a percent? Good question, co-host.
right. So the contract.
Oh,
so
here we go. Here we go.
I was
Welcome to
going
the
to
Super
go
Film
ahead.
Show, co-hosted by Win
I was
Twin.
gonna go ahead and void out the contract. I was gonna go ahead and void out the contract. But for talking to people that's in the label and people that's been in this business, they told me I'm a complete fool if I do that when I'm the one that got him where he need to go. If someone wants to manage Shamar, they needs to buy me out of the contract.
How much is it to buy you out the contract?
Well, now, okay, now let me talk because this is what throws me when people sit and boohoo cry and say it was not about the money, it ain't about this, but now
I didn't
y'all
say
done,
that.
but
I said in the beginning.
you still want to
No,
eat
no, no,
off
no,
of them.
no. Super, don't twist the words.
You
I
just
said
say you're not a real manager.
right. In the beginning,
But now now they're gonna have to buy me out. Huh? I'm totally confused.
In the beginning, I was not a real manager. In the beginning, it was not. That's what you're confused because I get it. You're in the industry.
No,
No, no,
that's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying,
no.
because I'm
Listen,
saying.
super. You're
Okay.
in the industry. You do reality TV. You just did a show, so you know how to twist words. You know how to add words. You know how to forget certain shit to make certain shit go. So whatever you want to make it, what I did say is in the beginning, I was not a manager. In the beginning, it was not about the money. What I also did say is I did write 30%. I also broke down what 30% was, and I also explained that I still was not getting the 30% because it was not enough money to even get a 30% off of. So whatever way you want to twist it or turn it or toop it or loop it, do whatever you could do to make it
I'm saying
seem
this,
messy.
boo. If you no longer, if I no longer, if you was a person who okay, I'm about to react it.
Go ahead.
Because Everybody talked about him with no clothes and no shoes, and I just
I didn't
hated that
cry
for
about
him.
that. I didn't cry
And I
about that.
didn't
What did
want
I
to see
cry
it though. Can
about,
I
Super?
finish? I'll let you
Oh,
finish.
go
Let
ahead.
me just finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I just wanted to see him. I just went out. You know how many times I went and bought him shoes? But now I know he's kind of little off. I know he got a handicap. I'm not doing nothing for him or I ain't gotta wake up to deal with his ass, but I want to still take from him, girl. I don't. That just wearies me.
It ain't take no. What's weird? Okay,
It's still I want to get
ask
something
you
off
something,
of Shamar.
Super,
You know,
Super.
let me tell you,
Okay, go ahead.
Ahmed, listen, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead. Go
stop.
ahead.
It's giving you turning into every other person that y'all talk about who used him. That's just my opinion. Okay, he's poor. Girl, what the fuck would you? You should say get him go.
Okay,
Who
so
cares? You
Super,
wasn't a real manager anyway.
Can I ask you a
Like, make
question?
it make a little sense. You know he popping. You know he viral. You know he worth a check. And you
I just
locked him
said
in.
that.
Baby, that's just all it gives for me. Because if you was that lady who was crying so genuinely, you wouldn't want to take a penny out his mouth when you ain't got to wake up. You ain't got to book the Ubers. You ain't got to pay. Why would you take from him?
Okay,
That weary. That's why I
okay.
don't fuck with people. That's why my manager, I die, bitch. Ain't
Hey,
nobody else tired of me,
Super.
nigga.
Wait, Super. We gotta stay on
Okay.
tune.
Now,
Never.
now, can I
My
talk?
family, my man, nigga. Cause that's what people will do
Oh,
for you. Done with him. You ain't doing nothing for him, but you gonna steal receipt off of Shamar built Shamar name, girl.
okay. Can I finish talking?
Shamar can make a page right now and be at three,
Uh,
4 million followers, girl.
okay.
Don't
Can
ever take credit for my fucking friend. And even feel like you deserving of anything for him. Yeah, you did help him. You got what you got. He got what he got. You was getting your little percentage. Whenever it was, whatever it was. I feel like cut it loose if you know you know Shamar. Like I really love Shamar. That's why I let him come sleep in this bitch with me. That's why I don't want to be his manager. That's why when I said on live, I helped Shamar make $1,500 on my live and gave him every fucking penny on live. Even when he wanted to give, I still took him out eating pay for everything, all his food. I ain't want shit from that nigga because I know how fucked up he is. Fuck.
hey,
Only a
so
grimy person. I'm telling you, girl. I get what you saying as business,
no, let
but
me
if
finish.
you,
Let me
I'm only
talk. You
speaking if
don't.
you
You
loved
clearly
him
hold on,
like
wait.
that.
You clearly don't get what I'm
Like all
saying
that, I
because I
love
never
you and all
hold on.
that. I'll be like, girl.
I never said that if he go do any bookings for within himself. You just want to use whatever you want to use. I never said if he gonna do any booking for himself, I'm gonna stop that. What I said is, if somebody else wanted to manage him, they would have to buy me out. Meaning, no one's gonna sit and come behind me, knowing any type of elevation that was in now. That's I worked hard to do to get anything for free. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The same
You
way,
ain't do
the
nothing.
same way.
Bro,
Hold on.
Shamar
Hold on.
been foul as hell. I just don't get it.
Super,
I don't get what
yes.
you're saying. I get what you're
Shamar's
saying,
been
but he's
viral
getting
for
on.
being laughed at.
You
The
didn't blow
same
him
way,
up.
hold on. Super, can I finish talking? The same way he told me about Shekinah managing him and flipping on him. The same way he said you kept promising him to manage him and do this and do that for him and you dropped him. What I promised Shamar, I continue and I
I
did.
never,
Unlike
man.
y'all.
What? Bro, I never said
Oh,
that in my life. Everybody on live always heard me say no.
wait, you
Huh?
never said you never said you was gonna manage
No,
him?
No,
you
I
never
never.
said.
I just
Yeah,
Wait,
said it
even to
to him
even to
on live.
us. I'll
No.
be fair.
Super.
I'm an entertainer. Why would I
Yeah.
want to manage
Even
Shamar?
even here. Hey, boo.
If I was managing, if I wanted to, I would have been managing
Yeah,
Shamar.
really quick.
Huh?
Even super.
Okay.
Super must talk.
So
He's
I
I never wanted
apologize,
to
but
deal with none of that.
yeah. Super.
okay,
I
well,
didn't never want to
listen.
manage. Ask Gutter K. I never wanted to manage Gutter K. Them was my friends. I ain't
Okay,
never want to
so
get it. None of that. Oh no, ma'am. I ain't never. Even when it came to me, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm my own
okay, so
entertainer, so I
did
didn't.
y'all did you
I didn't
did
feel like
y'all
I
did
was
you
gonna do it.
have maybe it just
Mhm.
was said because from what I was told
No, we
was supposed to
had
be.
talks about when he was spending